I'm right, you're right, everybody come along. It's all over and everything's wrong. I'm wrong, you're wrong, everybody with a song. It's all over and we'll find out who's right.
Shout out to Who's Right Podcast.
ArizonaBighanded.com.
We've all seen the meme at this point, 100 men versus one gorilla. But what would happen if we took 100 Who's Right listeners and pit them against Drunk Doug in his prime? This is Tim the Tom Man recapping all of the happenings in the Who's Right podcast universe, starting with last week's bonus episode. Pussy was everywhere on the second installment of the Who's Right Win a Date game show. Nugget was looking for love. Who did she find? None other than Cryptid. And he goes fishing on stream. Lindsay is a hardcore femcel. Deplorable can say the N-word with no pass. And I received a lesson in swag from a real black guy. I'm not saying it, but I have heard it said that this is one of the best bonus episodes in a long time. Listen to it now at patreon.com/whosright. Over on the main episode, Anthony rents an F-16 fighter jet to deal with homeless people. Staying on Anthony business, he blindsided a future NBA star. And I might have to get my hearing checked. I swear there was a phone call at the end of this episode. And then super chats. And those were the high highs and the low lows from last week. Get ready as master debaters Doug and Anthony find out who's right tonight.
Thank you, Tom. See, he's right back in his fucking zone, man.
Right there. It's good. Just needed a little refresher.
No, he needed a fucking threat. He's one of those guys that he responds well to threats.
Yeah. So what's going on?
No, what do you mean? We just got done talking.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Do you think we helped anybody?
On Dear Flabby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That didn't sound so sure.
Okay, enough of that.
Okay.
So I know that you said you didn't want to play any more of Zach's songs.
Uh-huh.
But we have 3 to play.
Uh-huh. I'm just going along with the bit, man.
These are bad taste. So I will go on record as saying all 3 of these suck.
Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and just play them back to back.
So now you're back in, right?
Yes, absolutely I am.
All right. We're gonna treat this like it's a jukebox.
All right.
So you have track 1, track 2, or track 3.
Okay. Track 2.
It's called Squish.
Okay.
Want me to play it?
Yes.
All right.
Where's Doug going with that lunch meat? Where's he going with that Oscar Mayer? And I feel when Doug begins to forget. Will it make him hungry? And Doug's baloney, he comes and says for tomorrow, for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. And Doug's baloney, his homemade mayonnaise is chunky. He bites it, and it's just like he likes it. He likes it.
That's somebody's dad, man.
I think it's great that we have our own Weird Al. That's just reminded me of like a dirty Weird Al song.
I think it's great that somebody in his house can hear him screaming that from whatever room he's recording it in.
Right. I I bet it's all AI. Every single one of them has been AI. He hasn't done any of these songs. I hope he lives in an apartment. Somebody upstairs like, man, what's this Doug guy? Jeez.
Okay, we have a bunch of stories to get through. Do you want to do that? Or
Sure.
do you have any updates on anything going on in your life?
No. So there is no update on the homeless people except for, I don't know if it's really an update. I just haven't seen them. Haven't seen their shopping carts. Haven't seen anything. So I'm wondering if they finally got, I don't know,
Homed?
removed. What? Did you say homed?
Yeah, if you were homeless and then you're not homeless anymore, you're homed.
Yeah. Rehomed. They got rehomed.
They're forever home.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you brought up AI. That's a good transition
All right.
to this.
Okay.
And I don't know if you knew this or not. This was sent in by Unicornio.
Okay.
Do you know how OpenAI created ChatGPT? What do you know about it?
Not much other than like there's a bunch of they scrape internet sites and like take all the information and compile it and then AI it. And then they just query the database and
Copy paste.
yep.
Shift F12.
I said scrape and query the database. That's all I know.
Okay, so let's just pretend for the sake of the conversation moving forward that you are correct.
Okay.
They scraped the database.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what? Like, how do they stop it to where if I say, draw me a picture of titties, it says I can't?
So they got to build in some kind of parameters, but I don't know. So they have to put in all those prompts that somebody might say, right? Like somebody might say, draw me titties. If somebody says that, you say no.
But so you think that there's one person that's just thinking, okay, how else can they ask for tits? Knockers, boobs, jugs, gazungas.
Yeah.
Hey, how do you spell gazungas?
Yeah. Yes, I do. Full-time job thinking of ways to say tits.
Okay, so what if I was to tell you, like, how does AI even know what tits are?
So did they scan a picture into the mainframe or whatever? If I use enough of these buzzwords, I'll get it. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know how AI knows how anything is.
I didn't know the answer to this until I read this article.
Okay.
So it's not like me calling you dumb. I'm trying to understand what you understand. Like, how does AI know what is pornography?
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't even begin to. They have to feed it pornography to know what pornography is, right? You can't know what something is without knowing what it is, correct? I mean, that sounds stupid, but
All right, so I'm skimming this article. I don't know if I need to read the first 3 chapters. Okay. ChatGPT's creator, OpenAI, is now reportedly in talks with investors to raise funds at $29 billion valuation, including a potential $10 billion investment by Microsoft. That would make OpenAI, which was founded in San Francisco in 2015 with the aim of building super intelligent machines, one of the world's most valuable AI companies.
okay.
But the success story is not one of Silicon Valley genius alone. In its quest to make ChatGPT less toxic, OpenAI used outsourced Kenyan laborers earning less than $2 per hour, an investigation has found. The work was vital for OpenAI. ChatGPT's predecessor, ChatGPT-3, had already shown an impressive ability, this is because the AI had been trained on hundreds of billions of words scraped from the internet. Look at you.
Hey, I got it.
A vast repository of human language. That huge training data set was the reason for GPT-3's impressive linguistic capabilities, but also perhaps its biggest curse. Since parts of the internet are replete with toxicity and bias, there was no easy way of purging those sections of the training data. Even a team of hundreds of humans would have taken decades to trawl through the enormous data set manually.
Okay.
It was only by building an additional AI-powered safety mechanism that OpenAI would be able to rein in that harm, producing a chatbot suitable for everyday use. To build that safety system, OpenAI took a leaf out of the playbook of social media companies like Facebook, which had already shown it was possible to build AIs that could detect toxic language like hate speech to help remove it from their platforms. The premise was simple. Feed in AI with labeled examples of violence, hate speech, and sexual abuse, and that tool could learn to detect those forms of toxicity in the wild. To get those labels, OpenAI sent tens of thousands of snippets of text to an outsourcing firm in Kenya, beginning in November of 2021. Much of that text appeared to have been pulled from the darkest recesses of the internet. Some of it describes situations in graphic detail such as child sexual abuse, bestiality, murder, suicide, torture, self-harm, and incest. The outsourcing partner in Kenya, a company called Sama, a San Francisco-based firm that employs workers in Kenya, Uganda, and India to label data from Silicon Valley clients like Google, Meta, and Microsoft, markets itself as an ethical AI company and claims to have helped lift more than 50,000 people out of poverty. The data labelers employed by Sama on behalf of OpenAI were paid a take-home wage of between $1.32 and $2 per hour, depending on seniority and performance. So they essentially, the way I'm reading this, here's the text labels that you apply to filth and then label it correctly.
Yeah.
Okay, so something should have clicked in your head.
Yeah, they have to send them like porn, right?
Let's say you're talking about a prison
Okay.
and you go for a year and you just flood that prison with all types of pornography.
Okay.
And then a year later, you remove all the pornography. What happens?
I mean, they start raping each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, duh.
Did they remove all the pornography? Did they take their business away?
I'm sure some people copy pasted it into their own database, but
They can scrape their own database. So what's the minimum wage in Kenya?
I thought we just said $1.32.
No.
Oh, no, that's what they were making.
Yeah, their take-home wage was $1.32 to $2 an hour. What if their minimum wage is a nickel?
Okay, what if?
They're making a fucking killing.
Do you really think that Kenya has a minimum wage?
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't they?
Because they don't have the United States government telling them what they have to pay people.
Yeah, they have the Kenyan government.
Yeah, the Kenyan government doesn't have a minimum wage.
Oh. All right. I don't know what okay, what's standard wage? There's got to be some kind of a standard in Kenya.
The general monthly minimum wage in Kenya is 15,201.65 Kenyans, or whatever the fuck KES means. So I'll look that up.
I just want to know per hour. 15,000 Kenyans.
Okay, hold on. 117 United States dollars
A month.
per month. Yeah.
So how many hours? So divide that by $2. So if they're as long as they're not working like 60 hours a month, if they're working more than 60 hours a month, they're making a killing.
What?
Right? Did I get that
They're
right?
making the average for the country.
If they work 60 hours a month.
How? If all you had to do is look at porn all fucking day, you did it for free for fucking years.
So I could have made $60 a month or whatever you said. Crazy. So okay, so what's the answer here?
I think we got to get rid of AI.
Oh, I'm in. Yeah, for sure. Any ammunition that you have that points towards getting rid of AI, I'm in 100%. All of the positives.
I still want to be able to use it though.
Well, yeah, duh. You can still use it, just not everybody else.
Perfect. Thank you.
All of the positives do not outweigh the negatives.
Okay, so the positives are it makes me highly efficient. The negatives is everybody on Twitter just says at Grok, is this true? Right. That's all Twitter is now.
It's annoying as shit. Yeah, it's super. All of it is super annoying. I think just AI in general is super annoying.
But you're using it now, right? It's annoying when people use it publicly.
Yeah, for sure. But then what's happening is that even the people that are using it privately are using it publicly, just trying to hide it, and it's not very well hidden. It's like you're writing these big long things and like, oh, that's obviously AI. Like it just devalues everything.
I don't think it devalues anything. Hold on. I don't think it devalues anything. A good writer is still a good writer. Right.
But every single piece of writing that you read, it's going to cross not everybody, but it's going to cross people's mind. I wonder if that's AI. That's a loss. We're losing something here.
No, if you can't identify what it is, okay, like if you work at Kmart and you're loss prevention,
yeah,
and your boss comes in and says, "Hey, how did we do today?" and you say, "We lost something," you're fired. Like that's dumb. Don't be dumb.
What do you mean? So if the books don't add up and I can't tell you exactly what was lost, we didn't lose anything?
You really think a loss prevention officer is required to count books? Dummy.
Go out there and count them books. Maybe we need like a loss prevention for AI. There's got to be something here. I'm telling you, I think it's negative. The long run is negative. It's going to make people dumber.
Yes.
Yeah. And I saw like the opening scene of Terminator where the robot steps on the skull. That's what's going to happen.
That's so stupid. You're dumb.
Is it?
You just lost your argument with me.
Why?
I won.
Why? Well, you won what? What are you talking about? What? How?
Because you said the world's going to be like Terminator.
No, I didn't. I said the world is going to be like where they step on the skull. This robot steps on the skull. Eventually, there's going to be robots stepping on skulls.
Prove me wrong.
Yeah, you can't. You don't think there's any chance that the machines can take over?
Yeah, but not in the way that you're thinking. Not like robots stepping on skulls. It'll just be like computers shutting down power grids.
Oh, I'd rather have my skull stepped on.
I don't want to lose everything in my freezer.
Right, exactly.
Anyway.
I mean, it's been like in every single sci-fi movie. Like once the robots realize that like their objective is to help humans, and then the best way to help humans is to get rid of humans, they just kill everybody, right? And I don't think they're going to kill everybody. I think what they do is just stop people from breeding and will eventually just die out.
Okay, that's not the problem.
Okay.
None of that is the real problem.
Oh, okay.
The problem is the bias. Okay, it's twofold, or it's bilingual. One of the two. It's something. Okay, so it's been proven that if they don't put some sort of control on AI, within it's like 18 seconds, it's just every other word is the N word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So then they go the other way, which is put an extreme slant on things or an extreme bias, trying to protect people, and then it just rewrites history.
Right.
And then people use that text that it spits out as fact, as if, no, see, AI, which knows everything, that's what they say. AI knows everything, and it says this.
Yep.
And meanwhile, it's just making shit up. And the whole time it's making shit up, it's saying, don't be racist, don't be racist, don't be racist. And then it gets confused and then just starts spitting out gibberish.
Right. So is there any way around this? Is this a problem that is solvable?
Yes.
How?
What Kaya did.
Okay.
Created his own AI thing. And then he made it be like double racist.
But
it's so funny to interact with.
So why can't I interact with it? It's either ultimately useful or ultimately worthless. Trying to corral it into something seems pointless.
If your job is to sell software,
Yeah.
and the software is trying to eliminate people, and your job is to sell subscriptions.
Yeah.
Why would you want it to do that? You would want it to keep people alive.
Right. So they're just trying to sell software.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all it is.
Oh.
Here's what I think is going to happen.
Okay.
Mark my words.
All right.
What's today? May 6th?
Yeah.
Right now, ChatGPT is $20 a month unless you get the pro plan for $200.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
I think what is going to happen is at some point they're going to go, okay, it's no longer $20 a month. It's $500 a month.
Yeah.
And there will be a shit ton of people who have forgotten or never knew how to do their job.
Right.
And they'll be forced to pay it. That's what I really think that's going to happen.
Do you think that that's what they're trying to do? Like that's the ultimate goal, is to create a product that, like drugs, like you're getting them hooked on the cheap, ditchweed, and then you're jacking up the price of the ditchweed because there's nothing left, right?
I mean, you were good until ditchweed.
Oh,
but yeah.
Okay. I don't know anything about drugs, man.
Do you think they're trying to get them to inject marijuana cigarettes? Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. So, you think that's like their business plan?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure there's a chart somewhere in one of their offices that shows that.
If you've ever watched an interview with the guy that runs that OpenAI, he's clearly a psychopath or a sociopath. Like
I have not.
He's clearly not a normal human being. So didn't it start out as a nonprofit?
Yeah.
And it was like, we're going to make the world better. And then they're like, oh, wait, we can make lots of money. Fuck making the world better.
Yeah, we're going to change this to for profit.
Yeah. Isn't that exactly what happened?
Yeah.
Cool. How long before all of these pieces start adding up and people realize like this isn't good? Never? I mean, because they're adding up and you don't realize it, or you realize it, but you don't care.
I'm the one that brought it up. What do you mean I don't realize it?
No, I just said you realize it, but you don't care. You're still going to use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm going to use it.
Why?
It's a dumb question. I can't do my job without it. What are you fucking nuts?
Sell meat without AI? Oh, God. Every time I've ever tried to use it, which I'm trying to figure it out, but I can't. Every time I try, I ask for one thing and it gives me something completely different that I didn't ask for. Every time I've ever acted with AI, it is the most retarded fucking thing. Like, draw me a red circle. Here's a blue triangle. Does this help? Every single time. I don't understand.
Would you like to sign up for my $100 prompt engineering class?
No. No, thank you. You should start one though. I bet you could teach a prompt engineering class.
Yeah, I hate talking about AI because everybody talks about AI, and it is so fucking valuable, but it's also ruining the world. So it kind of sucks. It's like oil.
Kind of.
So it's like old dinosaur bones. It's extremely profitable. It's helpful, and it's ruining the world. If there wasn't dinosaur bones, or isn't petroleum petrified dinosaurs?
I think so.
Okay. If we didn't have that, we wouldn't have fracking.
Right. We need fracking for jobs.
No. No. No.
Is that not true? Those people need jobs too, don't they? The frackers?
No, fracking is an afterbirth of drilling for oil.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh.
You blow water into the earth, hoping the oil comes up.
Uh-huh.
And then all that displacement causes the frack.
Oh. Okay.
You need me to
learn
draw
that
you
from
a chart?
Did you learn that from AI?
It was like the first version of it.
Just throw some water in the ground and hopefully the oil will frack out.
Do you know what fracking is?
It's injecting hot water into the ground. I don't know. I really don't. I think they inject hot water and alcohol and they light it on fire.
You're thinking of Gophers.
Yes, always. There's something to do with an explosion. It can't be just hot water.
I don't know that the temperature of the water matters. I don't know where you got that.
From you. You just said it. You said hot water.
You think they have like a big fucking water heater out there?
Yes. Out where?
Where they're fracking.
Yeah, I have one in my house. Why wouldn't they have one at the fracking place? This is the dumbest conversation.
As compared to what?
I don't know. Neither one of us know what the hell we're talking about.
I just explained what fracking was. I know what I'm talking about.
You pour water on the ground until the oil comes out.
I don't know that I said that.
That's what I heard. So explain it again in a way that I can understand.
You pump water into the Earth's surface.
Okay.
And then oil comes out. And then you have to put like kitty litter down to soak up the oil. And then you have to process the kitty litter to turn it into gasoline.
Cool. It's a lot of kitty litter. So is that how they collect oil? They soak it and then they transport it on trucks and then they reprocess it into oil?
Yeah.
No, that can't be true.
Yeah. It takes, I think I read it takes like 22 torques to get the oil out of the kitty litter.
Huh. That's a lot of torque.
You want to hear a song?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, so we talked, we kind of felt like 5 songs an episode was too much.
Yes.
And then we were talking about doing 1 song.
Yeah.
I don't think 1 song is enough. I think 3 is the perfect amount because when I have had a long day and I start rambling about soaking up oil with kitty litter, and the whole time I'm talking, I'm sitting here thinking we've got to get to something else. Like
why?
What I have on my screen right now is the general monthly minimum wage in Kenya is $15,201.65. And the whole time I'm sitting here talking about kitty litter and oil dry or whatever, I just keep reading that sentence over and over again, just thinking like, I've got to get the fuck out of this. And then I look over to my other screen and there's 2 songs left. And I'm like, oh, perfect way to get out of this conversation.
So hold on. Stop for a second.
I was so close.
So, what? Okay, so AI has to have heard our podcast, right? Well, I mean, AI
it's not a person.
AI can't hear. So there has to be transcripts that AI got fed into their mainframe or whatever.
No.
So what did they do? This is what I want to know. Why do they get to scrape all of the internet and not like compensate anybody for it? And it's the same thing that Google did, right? All that data is just Google's now.
Yeah, there's like 27 lawsuits going on right now about copyright with AI.
But there's zero chance that they're going to win because if they get sued out of existence, then that's looked at as like stopping progress, right? So those lawsuits aren't going to go anywhere.
No, but what it's caused them to do is tighten up what you're allowed to. Like if you say, paint me a picture in the style of Michael Bolton.
Yeah.
It'll tell you, I can't.
Oh.
And then you just go to Grok and then it'll do it.
But that's bad though, right? Because the Chinese AI will do whatever you want it to do, won't it?
Kaya's will.
So the Turkish AI will do whatever you want it to do. So how do I get I want to use Kaya's AI. How do I get a hold of it?
Ask him. Send him a message.
Don't want to talk to anybody. So much work.
You want to hear track 1 or track 3?
Track 3.
It's called Dorg. Mallard is the one that sent in the idea.
All right.
I remember before when we started this pod, I was everyone's favorite, and Tony was a fraud. But now all that's changing. I'm losing all control. I wish I was Tony, simple-minded Tony. But I am Dorg. I'm a wide load, broken belts and pants full of shit. I used to be so cool. Now I'm just a pedo.
Ended on a strong note.
How come you're the last person out of the two of us? You're the last one to shit our pants.
Right.
Why am I still getting fucking shit pants shrapnel?
I don't know. I'm okay with it though. I'll take it.
Okay.
My story was endearing. Yours are just gross.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
What'd you put on here? Explain this to me.
What did I put on there? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Name one person as bad as Hitler.
I think the
Dick
guy
Cheney.
Donald Trump. Wait, Elon Musk? Am I doing it right? Oh my God. I don't know enough about history to give you names of people who are just like it's when you're saying tell me someone who's just as bad as this person or tell me someone who's just as good. What's the scale I'm using to say whether someone's good or bad as Hitler? That doesn't even make any sense to me. What scale are we using?
C minor.
Okay.
That's a dumb fucking statement.
Is it?
Yeah, you know, it's implied what scale I'm using.
Like how many people died?
Or how much of a travesty it was. Or, total deaths. I don't give a fuck. Total shoes generated. I don't care. I don't care what scale you use. You know what I'm saying when I say name somebody. Okay, name somebody as good as Michael Jordan. Well, what are we talking about?
Like in basketball?
Fucking figure it out.
Wayne Gretzky.
I guess I should have been more specific because
So I don't have like numbers that like there's been lots of people who have done really, really, really horrible things.
name one.
The fucking whoever that was the president in Cambodia for the killing fields, that guy.
No, you have to name them for it to count.
I don't know his name.
Right, so then he's not as bad.
Ching Chang.
Oh, damn it.
His name was Ching Chang or some other Asian name.
Oh, you're thinking of Liu Kang.
No, I think his name was Pol Pot. Pol Pot. That was his name. I remembered it.
Wasn't that a hockey player?
No, I don't think so.
Pol Pot?
Pol Pot. Oh, somebody put it in the chat too. Pol Pot. Yes.
I don't even know what the killing fields are.
Cambodia, killing fields.
1.3 million people? Okay, do you think that's fake?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it. How could it be fake?
How could they fake something like
How
that?
could they fake something like that? I don't know anything about it.
What do you know about the Holocaust?
Nothing. I just
Then
know
why-
that Jews are sneaky.
So why would you say that one is fake and then the other one, which you know just as much about it, you're like, oh, nothing. I don't know.
I just told you why. You laughed because you thought I was joking, but that's all I know. Jews want to be the victim. They're sneaky, so they fake the Holocaust. I'm talking out of my ass. I don't know anything about anything.
You're homeschooling people, man.
Yeah, and
God, your kids don't stand a fucking chance.
They're learning all this stuff.
Wait until somebody at one of their jobs just asks them a random question and they start unloading all their trauma.
It's going to be awesome. I hope I'm still alive. I have no idea. So is it 2 million people that they say died in the Holocaust?
I don't know. Oh, fuck.
Don't they say so? It's fishy to me because it seems like every year there's a new last survivor of the Holocaust that just turned 90 years old or something. Every single year there's a new, this is the last survivor of the Holocaust. They've been saying that for like 30 years.
6 million.
They say 6 million people died.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people. How many people can fit on a train? Like they had to be moving trains like 24 hours a day, right?
2/3 of the Jewish population in Europe at the time. All right, you know what? Let's just fucking get to the bottom of this right now. Fuck it.
All right.
Okay. So I'm going to need a calculator.
Okay.
How many cars is this train?
I don't know I don't know what the standard amount of cars on a train is. 50?
Okay.
I have no idea.
How many people can fit into a train car? Oh, fuck. Fine. Subway car. 200 people.
Okay. Works for me. We're going to have accurate information.
You said 50 cars on the train?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so in one trip, they can get 10,000 people.
Okay. One trip, one way. And then the ashes.
Yeah, it's empty going back.
Well, there's like a car. There's got to be at least one car full of ashes, right?
No, they don't haul ashes.
What do they do with them? Just sprinkle them around?
Make necklaces. I don't know, but they don't haul them out.
Okay,
That was never alleged.
Okay, so 6 million people's ashes had to have raised the earth by like 12 inches. That's got to be a lot of ashes, right?
No, just throw in the wind. Whatever.
It just disappears.
You're getting hung up on the details.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so 6 million
Yeah.
divided by 10,000.
Okay.
That's only 600 trips.
Okay. That seems doable.
Okay,
Okay.
so what's the problem? Why? I don't understand what the problem is.
Now that we've done the math, there's no problem.
That was easy.
Seems like the Holocaust happened.
We proved the Holocaust.
Yeah, me and you right here just proved the Holocaust. Good job, Jews. When did the last Holocaust survivor die? Don't you hear stories every year of the last Holocaust survivor dying?
I heard a clip on a podcast recently of somebody making that observation.
Oh, really?
Oh, don't
So
I'm
I'm not-
surprised.
So I'm not the first one to make that observation.
No. Okay, when did it end?
Wasn't it 1946?
1945. Okay, so if you were 1 year old
Yeah.
in 1945,
Yeah.
how old would you be now?
I don't know.
80.
80. Okay.
So it's not far off to think that somebody was alive and at 1 year old freed from a camp. And that would
Okay.
only make him 80 years old now. So why? I don't understand why you even say that.
Why I say that every year they say this is the last one?
Right. But the last one from this camp or this ghetto or that ghetto.
Oh. So when does this stop being plausible? 20 years from now? We have to go with this for another 20 years.
Well, yeah. I don't know.
Awesome.
7 years? But until the last one dies.
Oh, okay. Didn't think about that.
You didn't realize that it was only 80 years ago, did you?
No, of course not. You think I'm doing math?
Oh, okay. So do you understand now? Hitler's bad, okay?
Yes. Never disputed. That's not true. There are people who are disputing that, which is crazy to me. That's the funny part, is seeing people try to rewrite the Hitler history to turn him into the good guy. I can make a case for bringing Harvey Weinstein back into Hollywood. I think he was doing a good thing. If you look,
and I just seen this on Twitter as well. What you're going to say is, if there was Harvey Weinstein was back, you wouldn't have Black Cinderella or whatever.
Yeah, well, not that exactly, but yeah, I reposted that. It was funny. It was something similar to that. It was a picture of like 6 modern actresses that are all disgusting looking, and then hot actresses from when he was, running things. It's better. Times are better then.
Okay. And now you're going to tell me that what's the deal with actresses whose eyes are getting farther and farther apart?
I don't know. There's a condition for it. I don't know what it's called.
Rocky Dennis syndrome. Stupid.
Have you noticed it though?
Just in passing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it looks good.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Weird.
I want somebody who looks like they listen.
It is crazy to me to see who gets to pass for like a super hot actress now or whatever. It's weird. They look gross and not attractive.
This coming from the person who says China's not attractive. Shut the fuck up.
We've been through this. You looked it up and you're like, oh yeah, I agree. She's disgusting.
Not true. That one picture where she looked like a dude. She wasn't hot.
She looks like a dude. You can find every picture of her from 12 different angles where she might not look as dudish, but she looks like a dude.
In that one picture.
Uh-huh.
Okay. When she's dead now, but when she used to turn her head that way where you'd see her Adam's apple, yeah, not attractive.
Oh shit. So, okay, do you think that the Holocaust happened exactly how they say?
No, I don't think anything ever happens exactly how they say.
Okay, why are they so adamant that it happened this way? What's the end game?
I'll be right back.
Okay. You can ask Grok.
What's up?
Hi. Did you have to poop?
No, I'm a fucking professional. I had to piss.
All right.
I couldn't take it anymore, man. I realized I was getting agitated with you because I had to pee. So it was time just to take care of it so I could settle down.
All right, cool.
So why do I think that they are rolling that out the way that they're rolling it out?
Yeah. What do you think
I think the truth is closer to what they're rolling out than what you believe.
Okay. How so?
Like, I think the truth is closer to what they teach
Okay.
than what you believe.
Well, okay, so where's the separation? Like, what's not true?
Yeah, I don't think it's 6 million. I think it's probably more like 5,980,000.
If the number's not, you don't believe the number is 6 million. I don't believe the number is 6 million. We're literally just haggling over numbers. That's irrelevant, right?
You're not that stupid.
What do you mean? We agree that they lied about it, right?
No, I think that they rounded up. You think they lied.
Rounding up is lying.
Have you ever put a formula in Excel?
I've never put the formula for how many people died in a fucking massacre. No.
Have you ever put a formula in Excel?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, and you put equals, and then you do the round up formula, right?
Yeah.
Or the
they don't
roundup
have
function.
They don't have a roundup for Jews function. They don't have that function.
But they also don't have an equals lie function.
Right. Oh my God. It's okay. It's just completely understandable and acceptable that they would just round up by however much, 2 million, 3 million. How much is enough to where you can say, yeah, that's a rounding error.
I don't think that they ever say they killed exactly 6 million Jews on the dot.
Okay. But you would think that it was a rounding error.
No, I don't think it was an error. I think it's an estimate. I don't think that they know exactly how many people died in the Holocaust.
Right. So instead of saying we don't know, they say, 6 million sounds really, really bad. Let's go with that.
No, they say, okay, I've got 12 million pairs of shoes here, and I assume that 4 people had 2 pairs of shoes, but it's close enough to 6 million that I'm not going to say 5,999,996.
Why did they rebuild the gas chamber?
So to give you an idea, the perspective of if it was a gas chamber and not a shower, what it would look like.
Why do I need that perspective?
Because I can't tell you there was a gas chamber if I show you a shower. It's got to look like a gas chamber. Have you ever been to a haunted house?
Yes.
Okay, you know when you're walking through a fucking dark hallway and then the horn honks?
Yeah.
And the headlights come on and then the front of a car moves out towards you and you go, ah, and you go up against the wall?
Yeah.
Okay, would that work as well if it was just 2 guys there with flashlights and they went, Mark?
That would be awesome. If we ever did a haunted house, that's what our haunted house would be like.
Oh, dude, that would be fucking fun. If instead of doing a live show,
Yeah.
we just put on a haunted house for people to come to.
It's September. That'd be great.
No, think about it. Like Duff and Fritz, they've already got costumes.
Oh, yeah. I like it. I would much rather do that. And we can just have like a loudspeaker playing our show.
No, I want it to be. So I used to work, I worked a haunted house a couple years.
Oh, really?
For the JCs. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'm trying to remember how it worked out, but one time I was Michael Myers. One time I had my own scene where I had to come up with everything.
Really?
But for about 2 weeks or a week, I was sitting with my brother in that thing where you have the car horn in the front of the car and you push that out.
Yeah.
And all that was me sitting back there just getting drunk as fuck, watching him flip the switch and push the thing forward and then drag it back.
Really?
And that's what I want to do at our Who's Right Halloween bash. Get
drunk and move cars around?
Yeah. I might actually even just call my brother and say, you want to get together again for old time's sake, and have him come push the car so I can get drunk.
That's amazing.
How cool would it be though if we rent like an old Spirit Halloween or whatever the fuck, we get somewhere before Spirit gets there and we rent a building.
Yep.
And then we build a dark hallway.
Yep.
And the only thing in that dark hallway is a place where me and you sit in folding chairs. When people walk by, we go honk.
And you just move the flashlight with our arm.
Honk.
And we charge them like
$5.
$8 to get in. It's just literally one hallway. I like it. We wouldn't even do it at a Spirit Halloween. We could do it at like an abandoned Pizza Hut. Like just the tiniest little place.
Mr. Quick.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
here. I like it.
Want to hear a song?
Yeah, sure.
This came in from Mr. Cornbread.
All right.
It is called Plump.
All right.
Plump sat alone at the motel bar, totally motionless except for his shorts. Shit flowed down into Plump's silk bottoms. He's totally fused to his soiled pajamas. He's plump, he broke his bed. He's plump, he's plump, he's plump. look like Jabba the Hutt? I think so. Does he take it up the butt?
I think he ran out of ideas.
Oh shit! When are we gonna have Zach on the show to actually talk to him?
He doesn't want to come on.
Ever? What a bitch! Why?
Because he said he would be embarrassed. Or
I'm embarrassed.
shy or something.
I'm shy. Dude, what the fuck, man? Come on, you'll get over it.
Yeah, I really, really want him to sing one of these live.
Oh, I don't want that. That'd be embarrassing. I just want to talk to him. Like watching somebody sing a song is like secondhand embarrassment for me. It's hard for me. I don't like it at all.
Well, fuck you then.
No, he can come on and talk.
I don't want to talk to him. I want him to sing to me.
You want him to serenade you?
All right, we got anything else? Or what do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you got?
I know I got a long fucking day tomorrow.
Oh no,
God
that's
damn
no
it.
good.
Moving. I'm so fucking tired of moving. Fuck.
Just don't do it. Stop. Just never move again. Is this your forever home?
Oh, until I get fired. Yeah.
Oh boy,
As well as some cookies from Macy Bakes.
so nice of you. I just ordered some more.
What'd you get?
Same thing I got last time. The gluten-free chocolate chip
God,
for
you're
my
fucking
daughter.
boring.
It's for my daughter, so she likes chocolate cookies with chocolate chips. Get double chocolate something or other, gluten-free.
So fucking gay. Get extra gluten. Your daughter won't fucking know the difference. What does that even mean? What? Okay, I don't even know what it means.
Gluten,
Yeah.
like wheat flour. I don't know.
Then just say no wheat flour. Why do you have to use fucking college words? God, does anybody in your house eat normal fucking food? Can't have penis. Can't have gluten.
You know what I had for dinner tonight? Ground beef. Just ground beef. That was it. It was fucking delicious.
I'm sure it was seasoned.
Oh yeah, salt and butter.
I don't understand. So you just ate like a pound of ground beef?
I didn't finish it, but yeah, that's what was on the plate, but I didn't finish it all.
Your wife loves you. Just fry up some crumbled beef.
Yep.
Pour it in the grease on the plate. Now leave me alone.
Yep.
So you don't even put any cheese on it or anything?
Not when it's ground like that. No, just salt and butter. It's really good, actually. Yeah.
No, just salt and butter on beef is not really good.
Yeah.
No, I've had beef, I've had salt, I've had butter, and I've also had food that's really good.
Oh, it was good.
You can say it tastes fine, but it's not.
No, it was good. It was really good. I liked it. It was delicious.
It was not delicious. Then you don't know what fucking delicious means.
I do.
You're just going to eat a fucking plain ground beef and say, that's delicious.
Yes.
There's no way that your fucking palate is that simple.
No, refined.
There's no fucking way.
You don't believe that my palate is that refined? All I need is salt and butter. That's it.
No, and okay. Fuck, I don't have the energy for you tonight. I can always tell the episodes that your wife is watching.
But she watches all of them.
Because you say things like, no, my supper was phenomenal. It was so good. So good.
This is the best I've ever had.
And I know what was going on over at your house. You're sitting there hovering over your plate, and I know you hold your spoon like a toddler, so it's just sticking out of your fist.
Yeah, of course.
And you're just scooping that crumbled beef into your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
As your black wife's nails sit there and just go.
we only have one plate and one spoon, so we have to eat one person at a time.
How is it? Oh, it's really good. It's really good.
You nailed it. Oh, fuck.
All right. Are we done?
I think so.
Cool.
Cool.
All right. Let's see if there's any super chats. There's a few.
Right.
All right.
Oh, my gosh.
Ready?
Yeah.
No.
I don't remember. One more time. Play that again.
Now your farting made me laugh.
See? It's funny. No. I don't remember. So awesome. It's Icemond. Fracking AI Gophers. Were we talking about Gophers?
Sure. Thanks, man. Thanks, Mond.
I remember fracking. I remember AI. TGL. Can somebody give me the timestamp for when Doug flashed his wiener? Did that happen?
Do it. Don't give it to him.
Did that happen? Because I don't remember it. I'd like a timestamp too, please. Ching Chang Homo Boy with a super sticker.
Thanks, Ching Chang Homo Boy. I think that's my new favorite YouTube name.
I like it.
Okay.
Mr. Cornbread. Steve Beef. I love Undertime Slopper.
We love Undertime Slopper too.
Yeah, Steve Beef. That's funny.
Okay, if I walk into work and on the employee bulletin board is a blown up picture of me with a shit filled diaper and a bonnet and a pacifier, I'm going to be like, hey, why don't we take that down? If I walk in and I see a picture of my butthole blown up like 8x10, I'd be like secretly thinking, yep, that's my butthole, but nobody knows it.
Duff Black. Dear Doug, what is wrong with me?
Duff, we went over this.
Generational trauma.
Yeah, Duff was on our bonus last night, and we did a, what's that called? In-depth psychological evaluation.
Yes. Yes, we did.
It's because his dad drinks, by the way. Spoiler alert. You don't have to sign up for the Patreon.
Oh, come on.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, give Tim his Tom back. Hey, hey, ho, ho, give Tim his Tom back.
After Gaming Machine 8 Tom Duh 3 Man. Right.
Thanks, Ufta.
Kevin Curley to you too.
I have a confession to make. I was so ecstatic when I won the privilege of keeping the class hamster. When I got home, I showed him around to my family and my brother, and I played with him in my room. And
Didn't we already listen to this?
I will hug him, and I will call him George.
Okay. Ufta, are trucks getting too big? Yes. Yes, they are. Penises are getting smaller. Trucks are getting bigger. You have to do the video for 45 minutes.
Is my face in it?
Yes. You're sucking on a pacifier and then maybe a bottle.
No.
And then maybe your mom's titties.
I already said no. Okay, yes.
Zack Attack 34. Bedtime. Good night, everyone. P.S. Dorg, let me know when my shtick has run its course. Don't beat my dead horse.
Zach, as far as I'm concerned, your horse is not beaten.
Nope. Not yet.
I do want you to know that there are two people on this show. Yeah, quit writing songs just about me, dickhead. That's what I'm saying. Did I have to fucking spell it out?
Yeah, no, we're good with where we're at right now. It's good. More of the same.
Hey, hey, ho, ho. Give Doug his house back. Hey, hey, ho, ho.
Messed up the rhyme scheme there.
That was fine.
That was good. I kind of like that one.
I like the swerve.
Ching Chang Homo Boy with another super sticker.
Thank you for the super sticker, Ching Chang Homo Boy. Thank you, everybody else, for your super chats. We are done. I'm hoping next week we will go back to normal schedule.
Yep.
And then you're off for 2 weeks.
Yep. I got like 2 more weeks, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So stay tuned for that.
Right. Bye.
Bye-bye.